What's going on, folks? We're going to watch a little film. And I wanted to see, I'm going to go through some plays. I'm not going to run them all the way through, but what I want to do is I'm going to go through we got 19 pass plays for Jalen Hurts. And I just want to stop him at the top of his drop. What does he see? Is AJ Brown open? Where is the progression, and what are the receivers doing? And what does it look like the defense is doing? And did he make the right decisions? Did he miss some open guys? I'm sure he probably did, but let's take a look at it. So it looks like they are in Dallas is in a base defense. Yep, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, cover 2. Right here, right there. These guys. So you got everybody. And let's see what happens. John goes in motion. Stop. It's at the top of the drop. What are we looking at? Now we see this is who he hits. This is AJ, right? So that's not there. Is AJ does AJ keep going, or does he break? If he breaks, how far is this guy? Right? He is just getting into the second level, right? So he's passing this linebacker. He must be the check down because he's still on the line of scrimmage. Right? He's still on the line of scrimmage. So let's look at where everybody. The line of scrimmage is the 30. And let's see how they break it up. Nope. Yeah. And he's already let the ball go. So Jalen is coming right here to Dallas, makes the completion, maybe coming up here, maybe, but he's got the ball out of his hands. That's quick delivery. I don't like this right here. You got two guys basically in the same spot. If Jalen was to throw this ball, they're both in the same spot. So maybe he can get a block. I don't know. We got the completion, right? Yep. All right, hold on. Devontae's in motion. So they start out. So you got twins left. You got these two. These two are stacked, right? And you got it almost like a tight slot right here. You got a tight slot right here. Jahan Dotson is right there. And then what is Saquon going to do? Is that Saquon or Shipley? That looks like that could be Shipley. And how is he going to move pre-snap? All right, now we go in motion. You already know nobody's moving. Here's your telltale sign if they're in zone or if they are in man. It looks like they're in cover 2 zone because this safety shifts back to the hash. He shifts over a little bit, and then the linebackers shift over. That's pretty much it. So that means they're in zone. If they were in man, somebody would run with them to the other side of the field. That's why they go in motion like that, to figure out if the defense is in zone or man. So nobody goes, everybody shifts. Now right there. So we got 3 on the top and 1 on the bottom. We got 1, 2, and the third comes over here. So the only thing he can really do is carry that on, unless he's going to stop and come back down low. I doubt it. All right, so he opens up. That's about a 5-yard route right here. So you got Devontae Smith. You got Dallas Goedert in the middle. So he's open. And now this is what's the line of sight, right? Right here, but you got a defender right in your line of sight. You got this guy right here. I think that's the throw he can make. But He comes, he is Dallas Goedert right in front of him. And he gets the first down. He's not looking backside yet. You got, I think that's Shipley right there. And again, if that's AJ Brown, he's not even looking at the ball yet. I'm curious if AJ was, maybe if his hamstring wasn't 100% yet. I don't know. Ball's already gone before AJ Brown turns around. So AJ Brown was doing what, basically a 10-yard comeback, 10-yard hook. AJ was doing like a 10-yard hook. He was coming here and gonna turn around right there. And he comes across, he comes all right up here, then he stops and turns around. So he's doing a 5-yard comeback. AJ, what's the tight end doing? Tight end just goes up the middle. So yeah, he finds the zone. So the tight end is going to just nestle himself in between this guy, because this guy's going outside, and this guy, this middle linebacker, is going to go back, because the middle linebacker is basically, I think, responsible for this middle. He kind of comes out. He kind of comes outside and gets on the hashes, and then you got this whole little zone open in the middle. And Jalen Hurts gets rid of the ball quick. So Dallas Goedert just kind of sits down right there, bam, and gets them the ball quick. Now again, you had Devontae up here with a lot of space. Well, not a lot of space, because I think this guy can play two ways. Either one, he's going to be right there. And plus, he's got help. So maybe Devontae, that'll get you 5 or 6 yards. Maybe Devontae can make somebody miss a tackle and then do a little bit more damage. But he went with the easy shot, got the yards, kept it moving. All right, this is 2nd and 4. They emptied it out. So now we got an empty set. Now, everybody's matched up. Everybody's matched up. And where's Saquon? Right? So Saquon is out here. So now, who's got the tight end? You got him, and you got him can go either way. It depends on whoever comes in the zone. I would guess that this guy is going to be responsible for anything out here, and maybe he's going to drop back in the middle, because somebody's got to cover this middle zone right here. So let's see what happens. He comes up, fake blitz, stop, right there. What are we looking at the top of the drop? One, two, right there. All right, it looks like he's going to Devontae Smith on the out, because he's getting rid of the ball quick, and you can see his line of sight. You can see his line of sight right here. That's where he's going with the ball, and that should put Devontae Smith right there with it. He's not looking backside. You got this right here. Looks like he's coming over. Let's see what happens. Yep. Gets the first down. Gets the first down. This is 2nd and 6. And we got twins up top. You got a tight end up on the right. So it's strong right. Gun strong right. And then you got AJ down here at the bottom. See what we get at the top of the drop. You got 2 backers. All right. Again, looks like you got a cover 2 here, right here. Top of the drop. 1, 2, 3. What do you see? He's in his break right there. He's in his break coming out here. This looks like this is the play right here. He looks like, I think that's Dallas Goedert. He looks like he's the play. You got a guy sitting right here looking in. So take him out of the picture. We still don't know what this guy is going to do. His back is turned, so he's looking this way. So technically, if he breaks inside with his back turned like that, if the ball's right there, that might be a good play. But I don't even think Jalen is looking at him. His eyes are maybe here. You know, he's looking at the middle. I guess this is his first read right here. But you got some room. I believe that's Jahan Dotson again. But like I said, with this guy looking this way, if he comes right here, comes to the inside, this guy is looking over here, that could work. This guy's looking that way. If he comes right here, he's looking over here. There's nobody. This is your zone right here. But I don't think he's going to throw that pass. Let's see what happens. He takes a safe bet. He takes a safe bet. But when he gets rid of the ball, let's look what happens up top. So the DB does a 180. This DB does a 180. So he turns his back, but he still gets it back around. However, I still think Jalen could probably put the ball right here and get there before that guy turns around. He should be able to get the ball right here before this guy gets to him. So even if you do, you still got what is that, a 15 to 20 yard gain? But he went with the short bet. Dallas Goedert drifting out of here, and I ain't mad at you getting the ball to Dallas Goedert. I ain't mad at that. Here's the Jahan Dotson play. Let's see, are we lined up already? All right. Motion, they're in zone. Stop right there. Again, let's look. He is looking inside. He's dropping right here, but he's looking inside. Right? So here's Jahan Dotson. So he's going to hit right there and then break it inside. He's got him covered. He's looking that way. I think Jalen Hurts is looking at his eyes. He's looking at him right here. He's the guy, and he's going to hit the ball. Bam. He's going to throw the ball right there. He's going to throw him open right there. Jahan is right here. And Devontae Smith comes up and gets their attention. Jahan has got him one-on-one and gets to his inside, and he goes. Everybody's looking at Devontae Smith. Everybody's looking at Devontae Smith, and that leaves Jahan Dotson one-on-one, and he beats him. And he's to the inside, and Jalen still hits him with that bead. Right there. That's a good read by Jalen, because look at this right here. He's going to turn around and run with Devontae. Devontae is going to hit them burners right there, and that leaves all that space. He's going this way, and then Jahan cuts it up right there, and that's the ball right on the hash. Good lead. So he comes up, bam, and gets all the way to the hash. Stop. About to launch. He throws them open. He throws them open. There's nobody back there. Either his guy can get it or nobody else. So he's occupied. He's going this way. He's going with Devontae here. Right? Devontae is on this angle. He's running with him. So you got all of this zone over here, right on the hash. And Jalen throws it damn near on the hash. And Jahan Dotson just beats him to the point. Right on the hash. Good ball. Threw it where only Jahan Dotson could get it. 51-yard reception. Good ball. Good ball. 2nd and 11. This is the end of the game. If we get this first down, that's a wrap. A.J. Brown is down here by himself. You got strong right. What this looks like to me is strong right, twins right. Because you got your twins up here. They stack. And then A.J. is on his own. And I tell you what, they're giving him a lot of space down there. Watch Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith is going to come this way. He was open, but they get the ball to A.J. Brown. See him coming already. Coming underneath, below all the linebackers. You already see him coming. He's going to get about right here. You see this guy bailing out. So you're going to have a lot of space right here. This was the play, in my opinion. That was the play. But they gave AJ so much cushion that, and I just think Jalen was committed to AJ on that play. He was going to get him the ball. But let's see what happens. Right there. So I'm not mad. The ball is already out. So you knew Jalen was ready. Because he threw it on his break. Right there. He throws it on the break. So he's already committed to A.J. Brown. When in reality, look at this. He's watching Dallas Goedert, so he's over here. He's too far back. He's looking at A.J. That's the zone right there. That's Devontae Smith. If he catches this ball on this hash right here, he turns up. But all we need is the first down. So I'm not mad at it because he's already committed. Comes back and gets it. Were there some opportunities to get the ball to AJ? I'm sure there was. I didn't go through all the plays. Jalen Hurts did what he needed to do. Jalen Hurts spread the ball around to the guys that were open. And again, expect teams to watch what Dallas did to AJ Brown and try to do the same thing. That's going to leave a lot of room for Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert underneath because that seems to be wide open when they give it to you. I still don't understand why the first play of every game should be AJ Brown on a quick slant. It just should be. He's that good. He can make somebody miss, get him involved early, but he'll have his opportunities, and we're gonna keep doing what we do. But as long as we keep giving them dubs, that's all that matters. So I'll be back again with some run plays so we can look at what the running backs did. Go Birds.